Before the students go in, they must get into the right attire. Students must wear sturdy shoes while inside the lab. Long hair must be tied back and all dangling jewelry must be removed. One must wear appropriate clothes while inside the lab. It is vital that you wear your lab coat, goggles, and gloves to protect yourself from chemical spills. Contact lenses can trap chemicals between the layers of the eye and therefore always should be removed. Now that you're properly dressed. Now that wasn't right. Let's try that again. Make sure you listen to what your instructor has to say and follow his instructions while performing the experiment. Your instructor is a wealth of helpful information with regards to the lab, and his experience can prove valuable. Following his instructions will lead to a safe and enjoyable lab experience. The chemistry laboratory is a community, and what affects one member of the community affects everyone. Remember to always work inside the fume hood because we must assume that all chemicals are flammable, noxious, or toxic. While working inside the fume hood, all fumes released by the chemicals are vacuumed up and out of the laboratory, thus removing the danger from the surrounding. When using the hot plate, always assume anything on it to be hot, even if it has been on the plate for a short time. Always concentrate on your own work and be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you handle chemical containers correctly. Hold the container by the side with the label and pour from the side away from your hand. This will ensure that any spills are on this side, and no student is exposed to the hazardous chemicals. When disposing of chemical waste, ensure that the waste is placed in the appropriate containers. Remember here that certain combinations of chemicals are highly explosive and thus should be disposed of correctly. If you break any glassware in the lab, inform the instructor immediately and ensure the glass is disposed of properly. Do not mix any chemicals that you are not instructed to. When in doubt, consult your instructor. When in the face of an emergency, it is important to know the locations of the following.
The safety showers are located over here. The eye wash stations are located at the end of every other bench. There are several fire extinguishers in the lab. When at your lab bench, make sure you note the exits nearest to you. The exits in the UTM Undergraduate Laboratory are 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and 1 on the side.
Now, put your cell phones away and listen up, please. Yes, you, the one who's been texting all the time. The lab is normally a very safe place in which to learn, but accidents can happen. And when they do, it's important to know how to react properly and quickly. Chemical spills have the potential for being very dangerous. And so in the event of a chemical spill, move away, evaluate the situation, and inform the technician or instructor immediately. In the case of minor burns, douse the affected area in cool running water for a minimum of 15 minutes. And again, report the incident to the technician. If you should happen to spill chemicals on yourself, douse the affected area under running water or under the safety shower, if that's appropriate, for a minimum of 15 minutes. Now, a person who has been sprayed with chemicals may need assistance in getting to the sink or the shower. Be ready to help. Report the incident to the technician and seek medical attention if required. In the unlikely event that chemicals get into your eyes, immediately proceed to the eye wash station and wash your eyes for a minimum of 15 minutes. Report the incident to the technician. It's always advisable to seek medical attention for this kind of accident. Safety in the lab is everyone's responsibility. By adhering to the simple advice in this short video, your undergraduate chemistry lab will be a safe and stimulating environment. Enjoy.